New protections could be on the way for California student athletes. Governor Brown is expected to sign 2 bills any day that would better track concussions and even help prevent serious injuries in sports. 10 News investigator Adam Rakusin just finished collecting some new data that reveals hundreds of athletes still getting concussions every year. And now we're not just talking about football here.
No, we're not. And there's some unexpected sports that is in this list. First, let me show you why it matters. This is what your brain could look like if you suffered one of those hard hits to the head. New data I collected from school districts across the county reveal that student athletes at some schools are reporting more concussions this year. Around the Stansbury household, sports is more than just an extracurricular activity.
Practice.
3 brothers and more than 100 different sports teams through the years. The oldest is Nick, who just started his senior year of high school. What sports do you play?
Baseball.
Before that, it was basketball. Before that, football. Until Nick took a blow to the head.
Suffered a concussion, and I was laid out for a really long time.
Nick says he spent 6 weeks out of school. The head injury giving him trouble swallowing food. And at one point, he says he lost motion in his right leg.
I had no energy. My head was always hurting. I kind of went almost just like, I was kind of like almost brain dead for a little bit.
Nick decided to hang up his cleats early.
Just knowing from my experience, I don't want to go through that again.
Sports, everyone thinks soccer is safe.
Nick's parents felt the same for his younger brothers.
We didn't let either one of them play tackle for about 3 years.
But kids are persistent, and football was back.
There's risk in everything in life.
Working to uncover how big that risk is to your child, Team 10 collected concussion and traumatic brain injury data from school districts across San Diego County. 6 responded with information. Their combined numbers show local students suffer hundreds of concussions each year playing school sports. Last year in Vista, 19 football concussions. But not all the injuries are on the gridiron. Team 10 discovered injuries in water polo, basketball, and field hockey. Oceanside High School reported 7 cheerleading concussions. The year before, Canyon Crest Academy had 10 concussions in lacrosse. Westview High School, 4 wrestler concussions, plus 1 wrestling coach.
This checks really the cognitive part of the brain, so the memory, the reaction time.
Dr. Ken Taylor is a concussion expert at UC San Diego Health. Along with treating sports-related concussions, his team offers baseline testing, which helps to establish athletes' normal responses in areas like balance and memory.
It's also hard to cheat this test.
If an injury happens, doctors can use the baseline test to help evaluate for concussions.
We see the concussion numbers increase, but I think it's really, we're doing a better job of diagnosing it, but really it's probably more on education than anything else.
Education that makes Nick feel more comfortable watching his little brothers take the risks he did.
You know, if they're having fun, if they're not getting hurt, it's a lot better than, what happened to me.
The concussion numbers we looked at don't include the 2 largest school districts in San Diego County. San Diego Unified said it would be up to 12 weeks before they could get us that information, if it exists, and Sweetwater Union High School District doesn't keep that information. CIF also doesn't track concussion numbers from districts. One of the bills on the governor's desk would require districts to track the number of concussions. Adam Rakusin, Team 10.
Yeah, that would be some good information to have.
Yes, it would.
Thank you.